Yeah, this Pickens thing with him saying he didn't block on the Warren run because he didn't want to get hurt, him not taking any accountability, him not apologizing, him not saying he needs to do better, him not saying he did the wrong thing. What about Cam Hayward, who was hurt at the beginning of the year and worked hard and battled to get back as quick as he could? What about T.J. Watt, who's played hurt countless times over the past 2 or 3 years? If Mike Tomlin lets Pickens play Sunday, after quitting on that block, and after not being sorry for having done so, then the Steelers and Mike Tomlin are 100% horse manure. And how could anybody disagree with me? And I'm going to take their so-called leaders to task. Cam Hayward, great guy, pretends to be a leader. T.J. Watt, great player, pretends to be a leader. Kenny Pickett, got named offensive captain, he's no leader. Those three between them, all the so-called leaders on the Steelers team, they couldn't lead a hooker to bed with a fistful of 50s. They should be talking to the media, calling out Pickens, saying it's unacceptable, jumping in his face in the locker room, trying to solve this problem. And if they can't solve it, and if Pickens goes nuts, and all the other malcontents in that locker room follow, like Deontay and Najee, well then, so what? At least you tried. But this team doesn't even try to do the right thing. This team has zero leadership. Zero leadership. Between coaches and players, zero leadership. And this Pickens situation has done nothing but prove how correct I am. Zero leadership. Pretenders and cowards. Zero leadership. Not to be critical. Let's go to Hayden. Hayden, you're on the Mark Madden Show.
Hello. I know you both think that we need to sell at the off season.
We both. Who's us both? I'm one person.
Fair. You, other people you've had on the show today, the over 70% of people who have answered your poll online, people think we should be selling these receivers who aren't giving
that wasn't
effort.
the poll. The poll was, should they get rid of Pickens, Deontay, and Najee because they have crap attitudes? And 5,600 people voted, and almost 77% said get rid of them.
So if you want to sell Pickens, shouldn't you be playing him this weekend and the rest of the season to hopefully increase his value?
No, you don't excuse him declining to throw a block and then saying he did the right thing and then blaming the media. You don't excuse that. Okay? You're the Steelers. That's all I hear and have heard for decades is that the Steelers are different, that they have pride. Let me tell you something. This team has no pride right now. This team is lower than a snake slithering across the floor of a public men's room.
I agree with you. I think whether Pickens plays or not the rest of this weekend, they're probably going to lose out the rest of the season. But what good does benching Pickens do in a season?
Okay, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to hope you're not stupid enough to not hear me a second time. Where do you draw the friggin' line? Okay, why do you let him get away with refusing to block and then saying he did the right thing? What good is attained by letting him play? You're saying that's okay.
I don't believe
You know what?
okay.
You're right. He should play. He should absolutely play. It's the right thing for the team. I mean, you're a friggin' moron. You have no idea what you're talking about. You need slapped. But I'm agreeing with you because it's easier to agree with someone that's a worthless fool. Are we done now?
Sure thing.
Goodbye.